any word you could.
All right, so we're gonna watch these as well because we're just gonna do a longer stream today. I don't know how much we have left. If we happy few, but I feel like we're just gonna do a longer. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna do a longer stream. But it is what it is. Anyway, so there's some drama that's been going on in RuneScape. For those of you who don't know, blow my nose and then I'll kind of give you a brief description. Jesus. Allergic bronchitis sucks. The burn pits got me. Okay. Anyways. So if you don't know what RuneScape is, it's one of the first like massive multiplayer online games that I think's ever really existed. For old school RuneScape, which is specifically what this is about, is old school RuneScape, which is they basically did like a WoW Classic version of RuneScape, but they did it way before WoW Classic. And I think they did better because they found ways to improve on it and build on it, but not make it the new, like the retail version of RuneScape. So the thing is, people do these death matches where they make bets and then they go and they battle, and if you lose your shit. Like all your items and stuff, right? Your gold, your items and things like that. Now, supposedly, there are people who are making off-game, real-world transactions for real money for these things, so that they can just, instead of playing the game and progressing through it, they spend real money and obtain items and gold and things of this nature, basically making it pay to win, which they have rules against doing in order to make the game more skill-based. I would say, like, I don't know if that's their reasoning, but I would assume that that's the reasoning, because that's why I would do it that way if it were my game. So, I forgot his name. Odablock is one of the largest RuneScape streamers, and he got banned because of accusations of him doing this, and he made some videos about it because drama. So we're gonna watch the drama.
You know what, Ren? Give me any word you can think of. Any word. Okay, no, he said
bananas.
I'm over here, I'm over there. I'm rapping. He said the word is pickle. I gained so much knowledge through Iron Man. I know how to get fungus. Give me a sickle.
Ruby,
I'm over here. I'm over
Okay,
there.
he's just rhyming.
Ruby Emerald. I'm teleporting to El Carib. Let me get my candle.
So I didn't watch his original videos for this drama, by the way. I watched Asmongold's reactions to this drama. And if you do the same thing or saw the same thing, I'm going to tell you right now, I pretty much agreed with what Asmongold had to say about it. But I'm going to let this guy cook a little bit so that you guys understand what's going on.
Bro.
Wait. Says Odablock, do you think I could play the hardcore, man, when I don't know anything about this game? Because that's the only thing that looks fun to do. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think I had it in me. Now look at me now. I'm literally doing the hardcore. I've done everything. I've learned so much. I probably will be such a machine when DMM comes around. That's how much knowledge I've learned.
Uh-oh. That connection loss thing, that's
Greg,
like one of the worst things to see.
Can you come help me at Ankus, please?
Yeah, where are you? Where are you?
Ankus.
Okay, what world?
I don't know. I'm logged. Okay, I think can you check if I'm logged?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
See, now when that used to happen back in the day, because we had dial-up, which was a real slow internet, you'd come back into the game and your character would be dead as fuck. It was every time you saw that you were disconnecting, it was like a heart-wrenching, oh shit, because when you died, you dropped all your stuff.
Yeah, you're logged out.
Damn, bro.
Okay,
Like,
don't log in because you might be low HP. I'm gonna get everyone there. Okay.
oh, we're chilling, bro. Wow, save all of this.
You good? You got
okay.
HP?
Yeah, we got
You good?
HP. Yep, thank you. Chat, somebody go drop this man 10. Like, wow, bro. You know, the fact that...
Having people go in to save him was so
You
good.
still came. W-Ox, like, chat, who's got this man on 5? Like, don't be sheep.
Come on, Odablock, come on.
No, that's pretty awesome. That somebody, like, people went to help him out. That's awesome. That's good community shit right there.
You just want to screw me over, and that's fine.
But granted, it's because he's streaming and has an audience.
Yes, MSB! Yes, bro! Yes, bro! Wow, I'm that, bro. Big hitter, big backer.
Okay.
Certified.
Later, you dumbass idiot. Of course not. Okay, no, it's okay.
What the hell? What's he doing?
If you was me, shit, I'll be pissed with me. Man on military.
I'm sorry, mother. Forgive me, mother. I'm sorry, mother.
What?
I love you, mother.
I've never been, and I've never been, DVD.
Hey there, what are you up
What
to
the
today?
hell are they
Today is my
doing?
day off, and I am going to be thoroughly enjoying.
Playing shutters.
Can you fix the broken?
Do you still PK or do I need to unfollow your channel? You're gonna have
What?
to unfollow my channel, my brother. You know? I'm only bringing the real ones with me on the journey. You know what I'm saying? If you can't accept me for me and who I am, then leave. I don't want you in my life. You feel me?
Wait, I just realized. I marked these tiles for my Zerk account, right? And it's the same exact tiles for my hardcore. I didn't know that was a thing. Did you guys know that? Thank God I marked these on my Zerker a long time ago.
Hello, brother Ro.
Bro, fuck. I gotta take some crazy ass shit.
Oh.
So, I did Lunar Diplomacy on my Zerker and I marked the tiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 80% of the tiles that I marked for my Zerker was right on this account as well. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Did it go forward, left, forward, right, forward, left?
It went forward, left, left, forward, 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 right.
Yeah,
And now, like,
that's a very, very common setup for. I think it's like that for most people.
I see.
But I'm not trying to like take it away from you. Like that's very exciting, man.
No. I was just like shocked.
I think it's
'cause I was
insane.
Like, wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you. What a big quest to be able to finish. I want to thank this award for all the people out there in the chat that believed in me to
That's
finish
wild
this.
that people just like have that memorized.
No, well, you're built like one of those like thumbs from Spy Kids. You're hella thick, bro. You're like thick and short. Like, how tall are you, Greg?
I'm the same size as you, 5'8". Okay, I lied. Wallah, I lied. I'm 5'7", bro. I'm 5'7".
I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7" as well. I swear I am.
Respect. Short kings. Woo!
Wow. We did it, boys. Or like, how do you feel about that saying real quick?
Okay.
Because I'm doing the quest right now, so I'm not like losing time, but how do you feel about that saying? Alright, I'm gonna go drain my sea slug. Like, what the hell? Drain your sea slug?
What?
What the hell is that?
The fuck are they talking about?
Come on. Oh my god, the fallen man. This is like my dad after he loses all his money from crypto. Unfortunate, I'm serious.
Oh, I got a thick daddy. Hang on.
Tree mentor, you are mine. Come on. I appreciate you guys. Cyrus, we did it. Cyrus is right here behind me with his ranger boot. Cyrus is gonna give me the thingy. Beautiful, Cyrus. Thank you, my brother. Wow, beautiful.
Wait for it. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there's no imbue heart there. Never mind. Damn.
Oh, we got it for tomorrow, bro! We got it! Yes! Switch to Tazar Jad, right? This one before I F up. Right? This is it.
Why? He's just staring at some monster
Can you
ass.
collection lock slot completed, please? Damn, I got a hard clue. That's something.
Okay, here we go. Chad Zillow. It's time. Ah!
And then okay, so see it where the white is right there across? You see it? You see now?
So this is going to be my waves for the next run.
Exactly. The green
That's
color
actually
will
so
show you what's
broken.
on the neck. It's insanely busted, bro. It's like it's free.
And
It is your
it
code.
literally tells me the next wave, like literally. So I got it trapped all behind him. Look at that IQ, bro. I'm actually different. No cap. I
That
can get a
looks
blood
like-
log on both of them as well.
Am I fucking up, or does that look like you've managed to walk yourself back into the coding? Like, I don't know if this is part of the game that you're supposed to see or not, but it looks like something you're not supposed to see, especially when he says you're seeing the next wave, right? Looks like you're seeing something you shouldn't be able to see.
I click it, I blood burst both of these guys at once. Maybe I could kill the bat, and then I could start reading chats again. Forgive me, give me a second. How many gifted to Alk the cape? Hell no, bro. We're gonna get this cape so we could actually, like, have people stop complaining about this damn cape. I'm actually, I gotta be careful, actually, but I'm not even taking it that serious. If I die, I'm out of the group. I wanna stop prayer flicking the mages. I wanna make sure I have enough prayer pots for Jed. I think I go over here next to the ranger, and I kill the ranger off the bat, and then the
See,
mage's
like,
gonna go over here and get
why is he
spotted,
able
and
to
it's gonna be
see
behind
where
the
everything
major.
is?
If I'm not mistaken, that's gonna happen. So Jad's gonna be where the orange guy is. So is that good or bad? So wait, how do I go about doing this? Should I just stand on this tile, or should I just go attack it right away? You know, I'm gonna go deep in here, right? Is that what you guys did? Right here. And then Jad's gonna be right here, and then the healers are gonna spawn, I think. How many subs to kick me to Jad hit? No. Hell no. Hello there, Mo. Hello there. Hello there, ah yes. Ah yes. Talk to me, my brother Jad. Talk to me. One mistake cost me my life, huh? Ah, another day, another dollar. I could shake it up. Oh, I could shake it again. Oh my god, oh my god. Maybe you know what I'm risking? I'm risking. Oh my god, like, what am I doing? Oh my god.
Really, what are you doing?
Sit down.
Giving yourself a
Look how I'm
wedgie?
dancing while doing it because of how shameful you are. You fucking idiot. Ah, yes. We just
That
got
doesn't...
Yep.
See, like, that just doesn't look right to me. The way that the cave looks doesn't look right. Like, granted, like I said, this could very easily be something, because he's much further into the game than I've gone, ever. It could just be the way that that's designed, but this doesn't look like anything I've ever seen in the game, and it looks like he's able to see something that you're not supposed to see.
Excuse me? Fire cape has been achieved. You know what I'm saying?
So you know T Papa Slice, you've
See, that's how the game normally looks right there. Why did it look the way that it looked?
heard of that guy before, right?
Yeah, no T-pop.
So I got asked by him if I want to do a podcast.
A podcast? Greg, this is an emergency, bro.
What's up, bro?
I need a hairlander, dude.
Hairline?
No, I don't need a hairline, you asshole. I need a hairlander.
Alright, I got you. Let me get like 2 more kills. Somebody just told me I'm built like a can of busted Pillsbury biscuits. What is that?
I think it means you're thick.
I see. Look in your North 1 circular.
Yeah, so, but would you tell someone to check my 18?
Yes.
So where's
No, you told me to check
this
your
at?
6.
6. You see? I know Fox. You know, like, we both had PID and we both said it at the same time. Yes, I knew, you know? I was in the army before. You feel me? I patrolled the streets of South London, you know? Like, wow.
With this last piece of progress, the group Hardcore Iron Man was no more. Due to the jokes that Odablock made that could be seen as set in poor taste, some people took these out of context and no longer wished to involve themselves with them. Odablock kindly offered to withdraw from the group, but this was declined and the group disbanded. As rumors have it, Odablock plans on creating a new group with other members. So although the series has come to a close, this is farewell for now, but not goodbye. We shall return.
Okay. So he just made shitty jokes, and that's basically RuneScape in their hardcore group.
First off, I want to thank everybody for the moral support and everybody that's been supporting the videos and understanding what's happening. But I want to specify one thing. We shouldn't be harassing anybody or being toxic or disrespectful towards anybody.
See, this one was more of like the like drama shit that went on, I believe. This one, I might have clicked the wrong video. I could have sworn that was the one, but you know, whatever.
I want you guys to be respectful, stay straight to the point, and obviously we want change. And the only way that's going to happen is if we respect everybody and, you know, we apply that pressure but in a respectful way. Now, a lot of people in the last video were saying the evidence wasn't strong enough. This picture shown here was supposed to be in the first video, but I forgot to put it in. So this showcases that she knew that I was going to get beat.
Yeah, see, that other video is the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. So basically, his whole drama is with Stella, who's also somebody who streams RuneCraft. She doesn't really stream a whole lot. His first video about this drama is, like, it's not good. It makes it look really bad. It makes it look like he's the one at fault. Like he said, poor evidence. So he makes a lot of claims against her and basically says that he's made transactions as well, but not on his main account, on a different account. He names like 2 other accounts that he's gotten, or at least one account that he got flagged on, but it wasn't his main account, so it shouldn't matter. And here's the thing. If you're spending money on one account, what's to make me believe that you're not spending money on your main account? If you're spending money on your main account, then you're spending money on your main account. If you're spending money on a side account, you're spending money on a side account. But why would you not be sending shit from that side account that you spent money on to your main account to help your main account? Okay. He essentially ratted out on himself in the first video. And then they go into this with Stella, who has a relationship with one of the mods who's in charge of monitoring things and stuff, that nature, basically. Let's see, I forget where I saw it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, we'll see.
Banned the day before. Regardless, if you want to make the argument that she wasn't talking about me, she shouldn't know when somebody's going to be banned or not the day before. That just can't happen as a normal player.
See, she knows that people are going to get banned before they get banned, which he ended up banned. And the thing is, as just a player, how would she have insight? Well, she has a relationship with somebody who's in charge of that section of Jagex, which is in charge of RuneScape, and he's specifically working on RuneScape.
The anti-specialing team has to be investigating, talking amongst themselves, and then they do it. I don't know how a normal player like Stella is getting information beforehand on my ban. It just doesn't make any sense. This screenshot also shows that Stella's in a position of power. She could threaten and scare normal players by just showing the display of power here. Just by using Trident's name and knowing this information beforehand.
There you go, Trident. Trident's the guy's name. I forgot his name. It's Trident. Trident is the mod who's in charge of the anti-cheat team with Jagex over RuneScape, and has a relationship with Stella, which, to be quite honest, is insanely unethical for him to have a relationship with her and for her to use that relationship to get people banned, as well as him to pass her information on, oh yeah, I'm going to ban him tomorrow. These are things that she shouldn't have access to or the ability to do.
I actually got sent a lot of evidence and a lot of things that were brought to light to support my argument. This also has been translated from Swedish to English, so some translations may not be perfect. This screenshot was sent by a viewer regarding his ban by Mod Trident. I blurred the name of the moderator just to protect his identity. Actually, I've sent this to Jagex, and it's now under investigation as well. This conversation also took...
Which is good. It's good that Jagex is investigating. Granted, this is back in February, but it's good that they are doing it. Regardless, right? Regardless of anything that was said, positive or negative, about the investigation, the fact that they're investigating, good to hear.
Took place around 2 months ago. The moderator himself asked for a list of account names that were banned by Mod Trident. The moderator was also specifying to the viewer...
RWT down here, that's real world trading.
Or his friend, that if the accounts were banned by RWT, he would be extremely disappointed. And he hopes that he wasn't lying about corruption. The viewer asks, is there any proof of the rules that he has broken? The moderator also answers that these things take time and he's going to have to wait. The moderator then asked, why would these accounts be banned? The viewer then gave an explanation on why these players have been banned in the past. He also mentioned...
They also mentioned, if you caught it there, that it's an IPN ban. So they're not just banning your account, they're tracking your IPN and they're banning your IPN from being able to log in. So if you're logging into, say, another account and you're doing these transactions there and not on your main account, you're still getting banned because it's your IPN.
How often Mod Trident is mentioned in the CC. In response to the allegations that the viewer gives, the moderator then highlights the severity of this situation. And the mod then explains that these...
Yeah, this doesn't go in 5 minutes. No, they have to actually look into it. Because you have to understand the things that are being accused are things that are going to require an investigation. They're very legally involved. It could include lawsuits if they have, say, contractual agreements with their employees, their mods and stuff, depending on where they're from, places in Europe and stuff that have certain contractual agreements laws with how you handle employees and things of that nature. they have to cover their own ass legally as well. Like, they can't just, oh, you complained, now we're getting rid of this guy. Like, they have to actually make sure that they have solid, concrete reasoning to get rid of an employee.
These things can't be solved very fast.
It can't just be an allegation.
Continues to give proof that there's been false bans in the past. The viewer then voices his concern on who is handling the case. The mod then asks the viewer, is it just Trident himself or is it the whole team? The viewer also specifies that this has been going on for way too long without anything being resolved in terms of corruption and false bans. The moderator then replies and says if the bans were false, they will be reversed. A month then passed with no resolution. After the viewer brought this up again to the mod, he then specifies that it's not his job anymore and he doesn't want to be...
See, and they're in Sweden. And Sweden has, pretty strict laws on how you treat employees, how, what's required for you to fire them. People, this guy fails to understand, not necessarily him, but the person who's doing all this messaging is apparently failing to understand that they have to legally be able to defend themselves in court. It's not just oh, well, I'm a business and I'm going to fire you. They have to be able to defend themselves in court if, say, a union or this employee says, hey, you know what, I'm going to press charges on you. You fired me unjustly. I didn't do anything wrong. Somebody made up a lie, and here you go. They have to actually have concrete evidence to support themselves in a court.
Be involved in this basis. The viewer then asks the mod if he's aware of Mod Trident and Stella. In response, the mod basically says, stop whining about it, and he can't do anything for you. The viewer then specifies how much of a big deal this could be regarding the bans. The mod then repeats and says, I have nothing to do with this, and this is not my problem. Also, I just want to specify that, remember, this conversation started 2 months ago. As of yesterday and last night, there still has been no help and no further, steps into solving this problem. This has been a well-known problem for over 2 months. There's people all around that voice their concerns directly.
2 months is not going to be enough time. Because of these allegations and the seriousness of them, 2 months is strictly not enough time. This is something that will take several months because they have to gather up evidence to be able to do anything. And it may even take a year or more. This isn't the type of thing you can just snap your fingers and fix. If it was something that was going on in say, Blizzard, an Activision Blizzard in Irvine, California, they'd be able to do it because it's different rules, it's different laws. If it wasn't even in California, if it was in Texas, it would be even more different because the state differential in the United States. But when you look at Sweden and you look at the way things operate in Sweden versus America, it's vastly different.
To the staff members that work alongside Trident. They've all been brushed off, told that there's nothing that can be done. So it seems when Trident bans somebody, it's final. And then there's going to be no help from other staff members afterwards.
Now, my understanding is that Trident is actually one of the people in charge. He's the person in charge of this team, by the way, which would be the reason that nothing's really happening and why this is taking so long. Because the people that are being reported to are supposed to be reporting to him. So they have to go above him because he's the problem, right? They have to work around him in the chain of command, which is, in a lot of companies, very difficult to do. Because not only would you have to get rid of this guy, but you would have to figure out a way to replace him competently and not have this issue take place again. This isn't just a simple fix. This is a big problem of corruption within the company.
So this is the picture. If Trident bans you, only he can reverse it. Nobody else. These issues have literally been ignored for much longer than the screenshots even show. It's just crazy to me that you can bring an obvious issue to Jagex and then there's nothing that can be done about it. But now, somebody with a platform and a loud voice can finally show the corruption more than the anti-cheat team. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. Imagine how much more corruption is behind the scenes. What we don't see, what we do see. It seems...
Exactly, and this is why I'm saying this isn't going to be a quick thing, is because there's far more than just what we know and what he's talking about, right? There's probably many more accusations that they're compiling and investigating all at once. They probably are overwhelmed with the amount of complaints that they have to look into, and they have to verify all of them to figure out what's true, what's not, to what extent things are exaggerated, to what extent things are accurate, and they have to go through and compile all of this to cover their own ass. Not only that, but they may be looking at not just firing Trident, but they may be looking at firing him as well as pressing charges against him for damaging their reputation as a company. Like, we have no idea what exactly is taking place. But there are plenty of reasons for this to not be a quick resolution.
Is that Trident only has a say on bans, and once he says something, it's final. We've already seen a lot of corruption through Trident. The evidence provided on the last couple of videos and the evidence provided in this video. Now, what we don't know is how many more things is he doing behind the scenes? What evidence is being covered? What more is he doing for Stella? Is there more corruption that we can't see? Is there things that are being deleted that we don't know about? You see what I'm saying?
Now, see, and that's the type of thing that I'm talking about, right? Is if these types of things are going on, they're being reported and they're investigating Trident, who's somebody who's in charge of the anti-cheat team. Even if he's deleting stuff, Jagex is able to find remnants of it in the coding and in the files, right? So they would have to find these things, figure out what's going on to the best of their ability with what's left, and put it all together. Like, it's not a simple task. It's very involved, and it's going to take time.
Next clip is a response by Stella that's replying to a viewer that said Odablock CC is immune to bans.
But they're not immune. What's going to happen is Jagex is going to go through the list, start banning everybody, and then people are going to start realizing, like, holy shit, rule breakers cannot actually run a CC. Do you think those people that are ranked right now in their CC, not rule breaking, do you think they're not RWTing? They haven't just been brought to attention. So if they start DCing, do you think they're going to still want to, like, run the CC? No. No one's going to want to be affiliated with it.
She tells everyone...
Try killing bugs the worry freeway.
See, once again, how would Stella know any of this information as just a player? She would have to be being fed information from somebody. Trident, because they have a relationship. And that's the only way she would have any of this insight. She wouldn't have this insight otherwise. It wouldn't make sense. She's just a player. She doesn't work with Jagex. She's just a player. And to my knowledge, she's not even like a huge streamer.
No, what happened? Exactly what's literally going to happen the next day.
Jagex is going to go through the list, start banning everybody.
And that rule breakers, referring to me, can't run a clan chat.
And then people are going to start realizing, like...
And why would somebody not be able to run a clan chat? If you're in charge of a clan, why wouldn't you be able to run your clan chat? That doesn't even make sense to claim.
Holy shit, rule breakers cannot actually run a CC.
How the hell can she have this information a day before my ban? But then Jagex comes and tells me they can't give information about an ongoing investigation. So unless another Jagex mod is telling Stella inside information, it must be...
See, exactly what he said makes perfect sense. How would she know when he is also being told, we can't give you information of an ongoing investigation, an investigation that he himself is part of, right? If he's not able to get information of an investigation that he himself is part of, how the fuck does she have that information? Not through legitimate means, that's for sure.
Right. Now, is there another member of the
Especially not if she's discussing it, because Jagex clearly has rules in place that say that they're not allowed to discuss these things, right?
Team giving Stella this information? I think it's much more likely that the person she has a romantic relationship with is giving her that information. Ma tried it. You know what's crazy? She mentioned that we're obviously rule breaking. Stella, you rule break every single day and it's overlooked by that doggy of yours. Yeah, I said it. Her account literally on stream.
This is going to be very important. Because this is her actual, like, this is her stats. This is her character sheet, right? So, when you're playing this game, you're able to level up every single skill to 99, and a lot of people, like 99 is the cap for your skills. And the way a lot of people play RuneScape is you're trying to level cap all the skills in the game. Like, you're trying to cap every skill to 99. So, and you have to have certain skills capped to do certain quests, or not capped, but to a certain level to be able to do certain quests. So, for you to get further into the game, you have to do certain things. If you're not doing these things, you're not really playing the game and you're doing some other shady shit. I'm going to be right back, though. I need to use the restroom. But if I have to, I have to. Oh, fuck. coaster. Why are you stuck to the cup? Stop it. Alright, so yeah. 938 time to max. Time to 200 M all.
Has, I believe, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, 800 total level, 99 strength.
So she has no rune crafting really, no agility really, hardly any construction, decent amount of prayer, no ranged. Actually, here, we'll go back because this is a better way to look at it here.
Has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 800 total level, 99.
So 16 ranged, her hit points, strength are maxed. Oh, wait, I'm looking in the wrong spot here. So level, not experience, level.
I'm not mistaken, 800
So
total.
attack max, defense max, strength max, hit points max. Okay. Ranged, nothing? Really? Nothing? Prayer, nothing? Really? Nothing. Because this is how you heal yourself, is prayer. So no, you don't worry about that. Magic is hard to do, I get it, but no cooking. You don't have any cooking. Cooking is one of the things you do right out of the gate in RuneScape because you need to cook food to have health.
Level, 99 strength, attack,
Wood cutting. This is literally like fletching for your ranged. Wood cutting to fletch, wood cutting to fire making to cook. Wood cutting is one of the things you're going to do everything else.
defense, and HP. Literally built.
Crafting. You're going to do crafting, smithing, mining, herb lore, agility. You're going to, agility, she's spending money to be able to do agility anyways. The thing is, you're going to be doing, like, and by spending money, I mean she's paying for a subscription, basically, to the game, which is free to play, but there are certain things that you cannot do in the game without being a subscribed player. So, agility is one of them. The thing is, these are all things that you should be doing on a regular basis in the game, strictly to be able to have better equipment, to be able to do higher quests, to be able to, like, these are things that you should just be doing on a regular basis in the game to get by in the game.
Built for death matching. You know what? Let's get serious here.
And that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll listen to what he says now.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 800 total level, 99 strength, attack, defense, and HP. Literally built for death matching. You know what? Let's get serious.
Literally built for death matching. All she has done is things to be able to fight. She hasn't done anything to be able to play the game. She hasn't really played the game. She's only focused on developing skills in the game that are for you to fight. That's all those skills were.
Serious here. How about this? I'll donate.
That's a fair
5,000
breakdown of her
to
skills.
any charity. If Jagex goes on Stella's account and see if all the IPs match to everything that she's ever done on that account, $5,000 USD to any charity that Jagex wants. What's the difference between my account that got banned and hers? Because I guarantee you that she did not train even one strength level by herself. It's literally made for death matching. She only plays this game solely for RWT. I want this investigation to start now, not 3 weeks from now when she's already sold all the gold or the gold has magically disappeared. I want this investigation to start now. So Jagex, I'm calling you guys out on that.
And that's a fair desire to have happen, because the thing is, especially with Trident being investigated, which it seems like it's taking place, she's likely to just say, okay, well, I need to sell off all this gold I have for my real money because I'm going to need money to figure out my next hustle, because this is literally where she's at, right? If they come down on Trident, they're going to come down on her. She's going to get rid of the money, and it's not going to, like all the gold, she's going to sell it, and it's not going to really solve the problem. It'll get rid of the person, but it's not going to solve the problem because she's already done the damage if she gets rid of the gold.
Go ahead and search her accounts and go see how many account services she's done, because I guarantee you she's not even... Bro, ask her how to do a grimy Reynard. Ask her how to make a strength potion. Ask her, fuck it, ask her what is NMZ. I want you guys to grab my account and compare it to Stella's account. First of all, she got half and half of my total level. She literally has 1 range, 9 slayer, and 99 combat stats, all she needs for death matching. Her account literally looks like it's been made in Venezuela. Now, what bothers me is that I've been streaming on Twitch for about 6 years, every single day consistently. Probably the most consistent RuneScape streamer you'll see. I don't even have a day off. And then I've been doing RuneScape content on YouTube for about 5 years now, consistently. All types of unique content, new content every day. There's even been waves and eras that people love in my streaming and my YouTube videos. What bothers me is that Stella has only been promoting death matching and staking. So what I don't understand is I'm getting punished for something that I...
If that's all she's promoting and that's all she's doing on her YouTube, like, and I don't know, right? I haven't watched it, but if he's being honest about it, if that's all that she's doing, she's obviously in the wrong. Obviously in the wrong, right?
I've done 2 years ago when so-called they had evidence of me account servicing when I've never paid anybody to do anything on Omar, and I've never ever paid anybody even in the game to do anything on Omar. Until they show me that transaction, I'll be happy, which they will never find. Stella, which her account has literally been serviced on, 1 range, 9 Slayer. She probably doesn't even know how to do Cook's Assistant, bro.
Like I said, and Cook's Assistant is one of the very first quests in the game. So the thing is, he's saying what I said about those skills. Like, those are skills you're going to develop just playing the game. You're going to develop them just strictly playing the game. Like, why would you not know how to cook? Cooking recovers your health. Why would you not know how to do it? You're gonna develop prayer because you're gonna go do prayer to recover your health faster when you have the opportunity. But the only reason that you're gonna have your prayer up as high as it is without any cooking is because you're going from the PvP area where you do death matches over to the chapel to do your prayer to get your health back after the death match. But you're not cooking any food because you're going to cook food so that you can regain health during quests. She's not doing that.
It's just, I'm sorry, I'm petty, you know? And it just bothers me that all these things are being overlooked on her account, and I would just like Gegex to check her account and do all the things that they've so-called done to me, which made me get a perm ban. Make sure you do it now, not 3 weeks from now before she sells all the gold. Thank you. Remember, these are routine checkups, they claim. So what is routine about bringing up an offense that I did about 2 years ago and claiming that I did account services? I'm trying to tell them, show me any transaction of me paying for any service, and you can ban Omar. They can't. It's not possible. That account has never been serviced. Now, I want you guys to put it in perspective. Compare it to the recent RWT and servicing that's been done in Stella's account. Why has nothing been done to her? She literally RWTs every day. Her crypto address is there every single day updating. $853, $476. She literally real trades small amounts every single day, and nothing is done. And Trident just overlooks it. You know why? Because of her dragon plate skirt and her dragon plate body, unfortunately. Also, what are these screenshots here? I went ahead and I blurred out.
See, now this is a problem. Why is it... What is this? Why would you send $1,400 to Stella? What's that for? You just send $1,400 to Stella just as a donation? You just donate $1,400? You don't expect anything for $1,400? Like, do you understand? Like, I have a house. I pay a mortgage. This $1,400 is more than my mortgage.
Your information for your
you don't give that away without expecting something.
Check this BTC address so we could easily see that you've been real world trading.
Coinbase fees fucking suck. Like what? So people are sending you Bitcoin. Okay, they're paying you in Bitcoin as well as just cash. That's, lucrative, right? $773 worth, $2,600 worth, $1,800 worth. This isn't a small amount of money to send somebody at one time. Like, if I had a point, like if I was at a point on Twitch where you could send me donations and you could send me money, or if I did a live stream on YouTube and you sent in their I forgot what they call it, super chat for that much money, I would read it and I would ask you what the fuck is wrong with you. Because that's a shit ton of money to give somebody at once. Like $5-10, okay, I get it. But 775, 200 or 2,580, 1,800. That is a shit ton of money to be giving somebody at once.
and this is your Bitcoin address. Funny thing is, you still accept payments to this day on that same address. The last thing you sold was a few days ago, which was about exactly 1 billion GP of gold. Stella is still managing to sell GP in increments every single day or every few days and getting money sent to that Bitcoin address. Obviously, it's getting overlooked by Trident. Now, boys, I got a piece of information that's going to drive you guys absolutely insane. I've saved the best information for last.
Like, and here's the thing, is let's say that this isn't for RuneScape, that these are transactions that are done for like an OnlyFans or something, right? What the fuck content are you getting on OnlyFans that's worth $2,800, $775, $1,800? These are large sums of money to be giving somebody at one time. What kind of shit are you getting in return? Do you understand that people do not pay, I don't know how to say this without getting in trouble, but people who are trafficked or who sell themselves for illicit adult interactions that could result in procreation if there aren't certain steps taken to avoid that happening. Do you understand that that is less expensive than the amount of money they're giving her?
Now, boys, I want to put this in perspective. Imagine being a CC owner in a deathmatching clan. Now, let's be honest. It's tough to, to keep track of the scammers, the people that you guys want to get banned, kick them out of the CC. RuneScape communities already have all plugins made. Everybody uses plugins to this day. And as you can see, we even developed one ourselves. And of course, Stella was looking for somebody to do this for her as well. Why would an anti-cheating specialist at Jagex be spending time developing a CC Watch plugin without announcing it anywhere? I could only assume it was made for the Stella deathmatching CC in order to help kick users. Has to be. You know what? I'll help him out.
Marie is ready to buy her first home.
I don't think I've ever put a single plugin in the game. But I've never played it at a serious level either, so...
Everybody in the chat, go ahead and install it yourself. Anyone would like to try it out? DMCC Watch plugin. You know what? Maybe even develop your own kick boss if they're allowing it. I mean, why else would you install this plugin? So this is how it works. You can put anybody's name down, and you can see them enter or leave your CC whenever. You can get notifications of people you have in the list joining your CC, so you can kick them. What the list is, you write somebody's name down, kick them immediately, or you can get notifications if they're going in or out of your CC. You know what? Even better. You can automatically put in your own server to have a bot or a server kick them out for you automatically. It's a shame you didn't tell the community about this, Trident. What are you doing, buddy? Trident, I honestly don't know why you would keep it. Beautiful. Awesome. Amazing plugin secret when we could all use this too. You know what, guys? Feel free to use it. You can set it up you guys yourselves.
Oh, wow.
The fact of the matter is, boys, is that Trident's only contribution to the scene is to a community heavy with real-world traders and scammers. The funny thing is, it's been made about like 2 months ago. I don't know what else I could say, Appreciate all the boys supporting me. Love you guys, man. But at the end of the day, this is some BS. You know what's crazy? For 6 years, I produced content on this game. Consistently bringing new players into the game. I was even hosting my own tournaments. The only time my name was ever allowed is when my supporters would literally force it down with Golden Gnomes. We won 2 Golden Gnomes with RuneScape. Best streamer of the year twice. And then I have staff blocking me on Twitter. And I've never even tweeted at them once. I don't know why, but some certain staff members have some hatred towards me. They can't even bear or see or even hear my name on their Twitter pages. I'm not sure why, honestly. Not to sound egotistical or anything, but I'm the most viewed OSRS content creator across every platform. And this is the thanks that I get for the viewership I bring to the game. I'm the most popular PvP player, and I have continuously keep PvP entertaining with such lack of updates. Bro, it even got so bad that I had to move over to PVMing to try to revive the group Hardcore Iron Man game mode. Hundreds and thousands of people made accounts and paid for bonds because of watching me play it. Over 1 million YouTube views on that alone. But yeah, I'm the problem with the community. Nice.
Yeah, that's not a good way to do it.
From me by playing the game, you think that you would have at least a bit of appreciation. I appreciate some of the Gigex staff, and I have love for them. They've shown some support, some love throughout the year, certain individuals. And I'm sorry if I made this week hell for you. All jokes aside, I'm not trying to do that. I just feel like I've been wronged. But you know what? I won't sit back and be a punching bag when I know there's things wrong. I don't even feel like this is a tough decision, so I'm not going to lie and say
I support that. There's no reason to sit back and be a punching bag, especially when you know that something's wrong. Even if he's guilty of transactions and he himself is susceptible to these punishments, rightfully so, there's still no reason for him to sit back and be a punching bag when he knows that there's other shit going on as well. Like, there's just simply not. Also, to get your prayer up, you can just bury these bones.
I've sent all the information to Jagex to investigate.
That requires you to play the game and defeat monsters and loot them.
In the video. Until I hear back from Jagex, I will not be playing the game. I'm sorry if this gets people pissed off, but I'm not going to be playing the game until then. So, boys, take care.
Yeah, it's too bad that he won't play the game, but I understand. Like, if he's driving up players and viewership for their game, and they're treating him in a way that he feels is disrespectful and mistreating him, then absolutely, I understand. I wouldn't want to play the game either if that's what was going on.